Hi Acadiana, welcome to a new work week. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. It is very humid across Acadiana, but we've got a mix of sun and clouds, and it looks like this week we'll start to see some changes with a lot more heat and a lot less rain. And there's a quick look at the sky cam showing the mix of sun and clouds that we have here. And our temperatures for the most part have been in the 70s, but there are a few areas that did not manage to drop below the 80-degree mark, and a lot of that, there's still a lot of moisture in place, high dew points, high humidity, so it's going to be a hot and humid one today, and those heat index values are going to be going up as well. Quick look at the traffic cams. Really no worries on the area roadways when it comes to weather for this morning, as skies are generally fair to partly cloudy and more of a ridge developing at the surface, but also in the upper levels, which will hopefully put a lid on things when it comes to the showers and thunderstorms, although there still will be a few pop-ups here and there later this afternoon. Looking at the radar, most of the action is right along the coast, but it's very isolated compared to what we've seen over the past several days. So there's your surface map. We've got a ridge of high pressure over the eastern Gulf. Frontal boundaries will start to graze their way across the middle part of the country and then over into New England, as more of a ridge of high pressure in the upper levels will now start to build. So heat wave getting a little bit of a break out in the west, while the temperatures are going to be climbing once again here in the east. And with that ridge of high pressure aloft, it will cap some of the lift, although there will be a sea breeze this afternoon and a few outflow boundaries, so can't completely drop the chances for rain. I think we're going to stick with 30%, which is typical for late July and early August. Temperatures should hit the low to mid 90s. I think mid 90s will be more likely over Cenla, and that's where we also have a heat advisory for Rapides and Avoyelles parishes, where that heat index could top 108 degrees. Meanwhile, out in the Gulf of Mexico, everything pretty quiet for our friends that are working out there, or anybody who's got some recreational fun happening out in the waters. It looks like those seas are going to be running about 1 to 2 feet in the near shore waters and 3 to 4 feet in the offshore waters. Of course, all of the buzz has been about tropical weather over the past several days, as things are once again waking up in the Atlantic, and the National Hurricane Center showing a decent chance for something developing over the next couple of days, especially there near the Bahamas or perhaps around Florida. GFS model a week from today, not really showing a whole lot. It was buzzing a little bit more toward the latter part of last week, but has really kind of backed off. Meanwhile, the Euro model is still showing a tropical system somewhere along the east coast. The Canadian and the Icon kind of flip-flopping in different areas, going from the eastern Gulf to around the Bahamas, but Icon as well as the Canadian model both focusing a little bit more on the Gulf of Mexico. So we'll talk about that later today on Let's Talk Tropics. That's my live stream, and it starts at noon right here on Acadiana Weather Today. Looks like we're still going to hit 93 for your high. That's going to put your heat index between 105 and 108 this afternoon. Again, not cooling off a whole lot tonight as we drop down to 78 degrees. 94 tomorrow, 93 on Wednesday, and again, those heat index values are going to be topping out right around 105 to 108. So typical summer heat and humidity, typical afternoon showers and thunderstorms, and really it looks like we're getting back to that same old summertime weather pattern that we're used to here in South Louisiana. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana Weather Today. I sure enjoy hanging out with you each and every weekday morning. If you like this video, hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends too, and thanks to the nearly 100 that subscribe to the channel over the course of the weekend. And make sure you turn on those notifications too. That way you know when Let's Talk Tropics starts later today. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. If I don't see you this afternoon, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on Tuesday.